A strategic plan serves as a roadmap to guide us to success. PVCC's strategic plan was developed with broad-based engagement of internal and external stakeholders. The college's Planning and Budget Committee members assumed the lead role in guiding the development of the 2018 plan. The strategic plan featured 4 overarching institutional priorities: student success, access to education, economic and workforce development, and resources to support the college's mission, vision, and values. Let us celebrate a few of the key accomplishments achieved because of the 2018 to 2022 strategic plan. Students are at the core of all we do as a community college. We continually focus on creating opportunities for students to achieve their academic, professional, and personal enrichment goals. The Southern Association of Colleges and Schools Commission on Colleges is the body for accreditation of degree-granting higher education institutions in the Southern states. The reaffirmation process takes place every 10 years through a peer review process. Writing teams across the college completed the compliance documentation and developed the quality enhancement plan. The entire college engaged in the reaffirmation process. PVCC successfully completed the reaffirmation process in 2020. Reaffirmation provided an opportunity to highlight the wonderful work that takes place at PVCC. In alignment with PVCC's commitment to teaching and learning excellence, traditional classrooms were renovated to promote active learning and high-flex delivery options. More than 30 classrooms now feature the technology and furniture that contribute to enhanced opportunities for collaboration and learning. Creating a more inclusive campus culture was a key focus of the 2018 plan. The Diversity and Inclusion Committee was formed in 2017. During the 2018 to present timeframe, the committee led endeavors to foster inclusive excellence. These efforts included professional enrichment opportunities, development of an interfaith calendar, and training search advocates. Search advocates work with hiring committees to reduce implicit bias in the hiring process. Currently, 18 faculty and staff members are trained as search advocates. In academic year 2021-2022, the committee changed its name to the Inclusion, Diversity, Equity, and Accessibility, or IDEA, Committee to better guide the college's continued commitment to achieve equity in outcomes. PVCC's mission is to provide a high-quality, affordable education that is accessible to everyone. The Early College Program is one example of how PVCC creates pathways for students to achieve their goals. Through the Early College Program, high school students can earn an associate degree or general education certificate concurrently with a high school diploma. The early college cohort that graduated in 2018-2019 earned 62 credentials. In 2021-2022, that number increased to 81 credentials earned. Last year, PVCC also launched a new early college program with Albemarle County Public Schools, which now has almost 100 students in the pipeline. We continue to seek ways to reduce or eliminate barriers to student success. The GOAL program allows students to borrow a laptop for an entire semester. The Jessup Library's GOAL program began in fall 2016 with a fleet of 30 laptops. That number has expanded to 189 laptops to meet demand. In total, the GOAL program has provided laptops to 990 students. PVCC provides a high-quality, affordable education that is accessible to everyone. For example, the nursing program expanded into Greene County to address the continued need for healthcare providers. 50 students were admitted to the inaugural class in Greene County in the spring of 2022. Students in correctional facilities can earn degrees through PVCC's Prison Education Program. Students are now served at Dillwyn, Fluvanna, and Buckingham. PVCC participates in the Second Chance Pell Program. The college's Piedmont Promise program, PVCC for You 100%, is now a reality, due in large part to the generosity of donors who believe in our students and PVCC's mission. The PVCC for You 100% Tuition Assistance Initiative covers the cost of tuition and fees for qualifying students who enroll at PVCC, using a combination of federal student aid and institutional funds. PVCC continues to be committed to various partnerships in the interest of contributing to the economic, civic, and cultural vitality of the region. Network to Work is one example of PVCC's commitment to create more opportunities for families in our community to achieve self-sufficiency. Since the adoption of the strategic plan in September of 2018, 450 additional connectors and navigators joined our job seeker network. To help recruit and support Network to Work at PVCC student job seekers, and 980 job seekers enrolled in Network to Work at PVCC. Through Network to Work, job seekers increase their wages by an average of over 109%, from a pre-enrollment wage of $14,900 to a post-enrollment wage on average of over $31,000. PVCC has introduced several new programs aligned with workforce and industry needs. New programs including the AAS degree in Medical Laboratory Technology, developed with the support from our healthcare partners, and software development, developed in partnership with WillowTree. PVCC recognizes the need for resources to enhance facilities, technology, personnel, financial resources, and communication tools that support the college's mission and vision. The Bullock Advanced Technology and Student Success Center is one example of our commitment to innovate and build for the future. The building is on track to open by January of 2024. The very successful $15.2 million Pathways campaign demonstrates in part the community's belief in the college's mission, our students, and our graduates. Led by the college's Educational Foundation, the gifts received throughout the campaign will increase student access and success, expand workforce development programs, and help us build for the future by enhancing facilities. The PVCC Educational Foundation's net assets have increased from $12.6 million in 2016 to $30.1 million in 2022. Annual unrestricted giving to PVCC increased by 150% between 2017 and 2021. These and other accomplishments demonstrate PVCC's excellence and impact as the community's college. For more information about the 2018 to 2022 strategic plan, visit the Institutional Research, Planning, and Institutional Effectiveness website. We are proud of our accomplishments and are excited about what the future holds for PVCC and our communities as we embark on the development of our 2024 to 2027 strategic plan.